Hello, everyone. This is Carolyn reading to you from the New Bedford Standard Times on Tuesday, August 6th. As always, we'll start today with the local weather. Today, we will see highs of around 78 degrees and lows of 62 degrees. It will be not quite as warm, and there will be showers around. Tomorrow, Wednesday, August 7th, will be cloudy and less humid. Highs will be 68 degrees with lows 59 degrees. Thursday will be a warmer day with variable cloudiness. The highs will be 76 degrees and the lows 61 degrees. Friday will be a humid day with a shower and a thunderstorm in the area. Highs 74 degrees and lows 65 degrees. And finally, on Saturday, it will be a windy and rainy day with high humidity. Highs of 76 degrees and lows of 64 degrees. And now we'll go to our front page local stories. That first story is entitled, New Bedford Man Killed in Morning Shooting, from the Standard Times USA Today Network. Police are investigating a fatal shooting early Sunday morning in which a 44-year-old man was killed. The Bristol County District Attorney's Office said New Bedford police received a 911 call early Sunday after 1 a.m. from residents on Earl Street who heard gunshots and found the victim suffering from multiple injuries. The victim, later identified as Aaron Brito, age 44, of New Bedford, was rushed to St. Luke's Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. He was initially located in the grass between the rear of Morna Lounge and Grill and a residence at 234 Earl Street. Massachusetts State Police detectives assigned to the District Attorney's Office, New Bedford Police, and Homicide Unit prosecutors are investigating the homicide. Our next front page local story is entitled, We Want them to keep coming back. Readers weigh in on the best breakfast spots in the New Bedford area. By Seth Chitwood, the Standard Times USA Today Network. Waking up to the smell of fresh coffee is a lot better than an alarm clock. That's why South Coast Today invited readers to vote on their favorite breakfast spot in an online poll. And the winner goes to Willow Tree Restaurant at 12 Rockdale Avenue in New Bedford. It feels good. It feels really good, said Jennifer Pereira, owner of Willow Tree Restaurant in New Bedford. We put in a lot of work, and we try to make sure all our customers are happy. It's an amazing feeling to know that our hard work is appreciated. What sets Willow Tree Restaurant apart from other spots is its diverse breakfast menu. Each week, the restaurant offers 5 unique breakfast specials, along with 5 lunch specials. We post them on Facebook so everybody knows what they are, Pereira said. Our customers love that they have something different to look forward to each week. One of their most popular breakfast specials is the Willow Tree Special, which includes 2 eggs, bacon, sausage, toast, home fries, a baked cake, and a French roll, all for only $7.99. That's our biggest seller. People really love it because they get a little taste of everything, she said. Pereira also credits their reasonable prices as a major factor in attracting and retaining loyal customers. In this economy, we want to make sure our prices are affordable for our clients, she said. We want them to keep coming back and enjoying our food. In addition to classic breakfast dishes, Willow Tree also incorporates some Portuguese influence into their menu. To keep their customers updated, Willow Tree regularly updates their social media with new dishes and promotions. We want to make sure everyone knows what we're cooking in the kitchen, Pereira added. How other breakfast spots ranked. This is how our readers voted in the favorite breakfast spot poll. At number 2, Tia Maria's European Cafe. Nestled on 42 North Water Street, behind the New Bedford Whaling Museum, Tia Maria's European Cafe welcomes guests to indulge in their warm and inviting ambiance. Since 2013, this family-owned eatery has been offering a distinctive dining experience. But it's their new dessert breakfast drinks to try, such as the iced pastel de nata latte with a caramel swirl and creme brulee flavor shot, topped with an actual egg tart custard attached to the straw. At number 3, Toast and Jam. Located at 2331 Acushnet Avenue, the cozy and inviting spot serves up delicious breakfast and lunch options. From the owner of What's Cookin', when you step inside the former Sid's kitchen, the owner has chosen to keep the decor on the walls similar to pay homage to the location's past. One of the highlights at Toast and Jam is the French toast, with an unconventional twist. Partnering up with Curtis Medeiros, the former owner of Peyton's in Seekonk, the French toast is made from scratch and includes an unexpected ingredient, ice cream. The menu also includes a variety of other fun treats, such as cornbread and smoked salmon Benedict, pancake tacos, s'mores pancakes, and steak fajita omelets. Number 4, Little Phoenix. Located at 4128 Acushnet Avenue, longtime restaurateur and Westport native Sarah Simmons opened the Little Phoenix in 1997 after the success of her first restaurant in Fairhaven, the Phoenix. Favorites among regulars include the veggie omelet, meatloaf omelet, homemade hash, and a surprising selection of created eggs Benedict variations. And at number 5, Dylan's Restaurant. Upon celebrating its 30th anniversary in September 2022, Dylan's Restaurant announced it was changing ownership to Melissa Cormier, a longtime fan and cook with a long history in the South Coast breakfast and lunch world. Located at 583 County Street, Dylan's continues to thrive under Cormier's thumb, offering weekly specials such as raspberry white chocolate pancakes or creme brulee French toast. A must-try dessert breakfast is the pecan pie stuffed French toast, featuring pecans, whipped cream, and a delicious pecan filling between 2 pieces of fried Texas toasts. And there are 3 pictures that go along with this story. The first picture is of Jennifer Pereira holding 2 breakfast dishes, and the caption reads, "Jennifer Pereira, whose parents are owners, shows off the Willow Tree Special Tree Restaurant in New Bedford." The second picture is of eggs and toast and French toast, and the caption reads, "The Willow Tree Special is a favorite at the Willow Tree Restaurant on Rockdale Avenue in New Bedford. The dish includes 2 eggs, 2 bacon strips, 2 sausages, home fries, toast, a pancake, and French toast." And the final picture is a woman taking an order at the restaurant with a caption that reads, "Mila Furtado takes an order at the Willow Tree Restaurant on Rockdale Avenue in New Bedford." Our next local story in today's New Bedford Standard Times is entitled, "Moped Driver Killed in Fairhaven in Truck Crash. Suspect Sought," by the Standard Times USA Today Network. Police are investigating a fatal crash Saturday night on Main Street, in which a moped driver was killed and the other vehicle involved left the scene. Fairhaven Police Lieutenant Kevin Kobsa stated in a press release that police responded to reports of a motor vehicle crash involving a Chevy Silverado truck and moped on Main Street in the area of Riverside Cemetery near the Interstate 195 overpass Saturday at 7:11 p.m. The moped's driver was seriously injured. Fairhaven Fire Department paramedics transported the moped driver by medical ambulance to St. Luke's Hospital, where the driver was pronounced dead, according to the release. WCVB is reporting the Bristol County District's Attorney Office has identified the victim as Alexis Alvarez, age 29, of Brockton. The Chevy Silverado driver left the scene, according to the release. Fairhaven police seeking suspect in incident. A preliminary investigation determined that the moped and Silverado were both traveling southbound at the time of the crash. The crash remains under investigation by Fairhaven Police Department, State Police Crime Prevention and Control Unit, and the Bristol County District Attorney's Office. Anyone with information regarding this crash is asked to call Fairhaven Police at 508-997-7421. And now we'll go to a Massachusetts state news story. That story is entitled, "Massachusetts Tax-Free Weekend Dates and Details," by Catherine Messier, USA Today Network, New England. It's every shopper's favorite weekend of the year. Tax-free weekend is almost here in Massachusetts. This year, the sales tax holiday will take place on Saturday, August 10th and Sunday, August 11th. For these 2 days, retail items under $2,500 purchased for personal use will be exempt from the Massachusetts state sales tax. The sales tax in Massachusetts is 6.25%. We're going to take a break from this story now to go to the obituaries. We will continue this story at the conclusion of the obituaries. And now, as always, at the halfway point, we will go to the obituaries. Keith Curry, Mattapoisett. Keith Curry died at his home in Mattapoisett early Saturday morning, August 3rd, 2024, in the company of his loving wife, Sheila Tierney Curry, and his adoring lab, Maddie. Keith grew up in the south end of New Bedford with his two older sisters, Cindy and Sharon, whom he adored. In his youth, he was a gifted and competitive athlete, including years as a standout baseball player for Bishop Stang High School. He graduated in 1971, and during his years there, made lifelong friends. Keith was a jack of all trades and worked in a factory as a teenager, and construction, survey work, retail sales, and finally as an able-bodied seam with the Woods Hole Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket, as an able-bodied seaman with the Woods Hole Martha's Vineyard, Nantucket Steamship Authority as an adult. His motto was, "Work smarter, not harder." His funeral mass will be celebrated on Friday, August 9th at 11 a.m. at Lawrence Church, 565 County Street, New Bedford. Visiting hours will be on Thursday, August 8th from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Saunders Dwyer Mattapoisett Home for Funerals, 50 County Road, Route 6, Mattapoisett. In lieu of flowers, remembrances may be made to the Boys and Girls Club of New Bedford, 166 Jenny Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts, 02740, or the Dennison Memorial Community Center, 755 South First Street, New Bedford, Massachusetts, 02744. For online condolences, please visit www.saundersdwyer.com. And now we'll go back to the story we were reading prior to the obituaries. That story is entitled Massachusetts Tax-Free Weekend, Dates and Details. Learn how to make most out of the weekend with the specific details below. How to participate in Massachusetts Tax-Free Weekend. Shop. All Massachusetts businesses open August 10th and 11th that make taxable sales are required to take part in the sales tax holiday. If any retailer does charge sales tax, the individual business is responsible to give a refund. Does Massachusetts Tax-Free Weekend work online? Can't make it to the stores in person? You can still benefit from the tax-free weekend online. No sales tax will be due on purchases of eligible items made on the Internet during the hours of the holiday, i.e., on the tax-free holiday in the Eastern Standard Time Zone, even if delivery of those items occurs once the holiday has passed. Which means your Amazon purchases will be eligible for the Massachusetts tax-free weekend. What's included in tax-free weekend in Massachusetts? Massachusetts tax-free weekend includes most retail items of up to $2,500, but there are some exceptions. what items are excluded from Massachusetts tax-free weekend. The most important thing to remember is that the sales tax exemption only applies to personal purchases. That means items purchased by or for a business are still taxable. However, there are some exemptions within personal purchases. According to the Massachusetts Department of Revenue website, the following retail items are excluded from the sales tax holiday: meals, motor vehicles, motorboats, telecommunications services, gas, steam, electricity, tobacco products, marijuana and related products, alcoholic beverages, any single item over $2,500, any single clothing item over $175. For items that exceed $2,500, the entire amount of the purchase will be taxable. For clothing items over $175, only the exceeding amount is subject to tax. Other things to know about Massachusetts tax-free weekend. Layaway sales do not qualify for the sales tax holiday. Rentals of up to 30 days qualify if the rental is paid in full during the holiday, barring motor vehicles or motorboats. Canceling a prior purchase and rebooking the purchase during the holiday is not allowed if there was a deposit, prepayment, or promise to pay. Items bought throughout the tax-free holiday weekend can be arranged for delivery after the holiday ends. And finally, if you exchange or return an item after the sales tax holiday, you will not be subject to the sales tax on the date of the exchange. Our next story in Massachusetts State News is entitled, "Mass Lottery Has a Record-Breaking Year," by Seth Jacobson, USA Today Network, New England. The Massachusetts State Lottery had a big year, a really big year. 4 months ago, lottery lovers were in a frenzy trying to win a billion-dollar jackpot, and around the same time, Massachusetts residents were pouring cash into Mega Millions jackpots as well. The lottery office also unveiled a $50 scratch ticket and also introduced the first ever Jaws scratch ticket, modeled after the Steven Spielberg blockbuster film. The lottery also celebrated the 50th anniversary of the world's first instant scratch ticket with the launch of the instant game. All that together led to one of the most profitable years ever for the lottery. How good was 2024 for the Mass Lottery? State Treasurer Deborah B. Goldberg announced this week in a statement that the lottery office produced an estimated $1.157 billion in net profit for Massachusetts during the 2024 fiscal year that began July 1st, 2023, and ended June 30th, 2024. This is the second highest net profit total in the lottery's 52-year history, trailing the record of $1.193 billion set last fiscal year, according to a release. Mass Lottery revenues came in at an estimated $6.165 billion, eclipsing the previous record of $6.148 billion set in fiscal year 2023. How much has the Massachusetts lottery generated for the state? Billions. Since selling its first ticket in 1972, the Mass Lottery has generated over $155 billion in revenues, awarded over $109 billion in prizes, returned over $33 billion in net profit to the Commonwealth for unrestricted local aid provided to cities and towns, and paid over $8.8 billion in commissions and bonuses to its statewide network of retailers, a release from the Mass Lottery said. A big year for lottery prizes in fiscal year 2024. In fiscal year 2024, Mass Lottery players won 160 prizes valued at $1 million or more, according to the lottery office. This includes 141 instant ticket prizes, 11 Powerball prizes, 4 Mega Millions prizes, 3 Megabucks jackpots, 1 $1 million holiday raffle prize. Among the instant ticket prizes were 3 $25 million prizes, 1 $15 million prize, and 2 $10 million prizes. And the picture that accompanies this story is of a lottery winner, and the caption reads, Dorchester resident Solange Villard was the first $1 million prize winner on the Massachusetts State Lottery's new JAWS scratch ticket. This has been Carolyn reading to you from the New Bedford Standard Times on Tuesday, August 6th. I hope you all have a wonderful day.